Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Haley and I make videos all about life with a chronic illness, and today I am headed to a new GI doctor. A couple vlogs, I'm pretty sure I touched on this a couple vlogs ago, that my GI doctor who I've been seeing, who oversees my TPN and who prescribes my digestive enzymes, also known as Creon, she is actually out of state in a different practice now, but she still will oversee my TPN and enzymes. But she wanted me to go ahead and find a local GI doctor. That way, if anything were to come up, I would have access to a doctor who has admitting privileges to a hospital, who has the ability to do testing and yada yada yada. So that's why I'm here. I'm actually going to let you guys go, and I will let you guys know how the appointment went. I'm nervous. Hi guys, I am now out of the doctor's and I'm gonna tell you guys how it went. So it actually went pretty good, which I'm glad. The doctor I saw, he seems really nice. He seems to know what he's talking about, which is always a good thing. And he's good keeping everything the same as it is in terms of my other GI doctor. And he said he'll just see me as needed, and if anything pops up. And he is affiliated with a hospital, so there's that element as well. But now we're on our way home. It's cold and rainy today, and on the way to the doctor's, it was so foggy. My mom couldn't even see in front of her, so that was a little scary. But it seems to have cleared up, which is good. But I will talk with you guys later. Well, hello, you guys. It is not the same day. It is a different day. And there's a lot I want to talk about and share in this vlog because it's been a little rough for me. January so far, it's been a little rough. But before I get to that and share everything and put everything on the table, I am going to go ahead and leave right now and brave the cold. And I'm going to go take Willow on a walk, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Good evening, everyone. That was weird. Excuse my look. It's the end of the week. My hair needs to be washed. I'm all nice and cozy and comfy. It is what it is. This is real life. I'm not. You guys know that by now. I'm just not someone who looks put together all the time, because that's just not how I roll all the time. And earlier in the vlog, I mentioned that there are a few things I wanted to chat about, but before I do, I want to show you something really cute that I got at Hobby Lobby the other day, and my dad just hung it up for me tonight, and I want to show you guys. So I got this black photo grid thing at Hobby Lobby, like I mentioned, and my dad just hung it up, and I think it's so cute. So I have a few photos on here so far. I'll probably put some more. I feel like it needs some more life to it, you know? And I found this photo of Willow when she was a puppy, and I totally forgot I had that. And then I just have this little Valentine's Day like garland I got at Hobby Lobby, I think for like $5. So I just wanted to show you because I think it's really cute. Alright, now that you guys are back on my bed, I'm going to give you the download and just share. This January has been a little rough, and for so long, Januaries have been generally rough for me. I had a big traumatic event happen in the month of January back in 2016, and for several years after that, every January was really difficult, because even if I wasn't thinking about the memories of my trauma and what happened, when you go through traumatic events, you may not remember, but your subconscious, or you may not be purposely remembering, but your subconscious does, and it brings a lot of emotions to the surface. And so for so long, like every January, I would have heightened anxiety, my emotions would be all over the place, and I would just in general have a really hard time regulating my emotions and just getting through the month of January. And last January, January 2022, was the first January I was like, oh my gosh, I think I've like hopped over the hurdle. Like I've worked through it. And I was expecting this January to be the same, and I have just been in the biggest funk this month. And it's not like it's depression, because that's not what it is. I've dealt with depression on and off for the past several years. It's just a weird funk, and I've just had a hard time doing the bare minimum and just a hard time with my emotions all over the place. And I was like, is it because, like, am I like taking 2 steps back when it comes to like getting through a January because of that trauma? But I think it's because there's just multiple things that just kind of hit my brain at once that have made me be all over the place. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because if I can make one of you feel comforted in the fact that you're not alone in feeling however you may be feeling, it is absolutely worth it to share and be honest, because I've just been having a really difficult time. And then there's just like the pressure of a new year and getting things done and setting new goals and making better habits or doing new things, and I've just felt very overwhelmed by that pressure, and just in general my emotions have been all over the place. And like I said, it's a few different things. Like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I don't know, it just fell in my dresser. Like 2 weeks ago, I found out that my therapist, who I have been seeing for going on 7 years, she is literally the one, oh my, lovely. This was in my hair and my bun, but I'm like a hot mess. My therapist, who I've been seeing for going on 7 years, she has been like the one constant, consistent thing in my life. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today with my mental health. I am very grateful for her, but I just found out that insurance will no longer be covering our sessions, and I can't afford the out-of-pocket cost, so I'm going to have to find a new therapist, which has thrown me for a loop just because it's not what I was expecting, and I am a planner and I have no idea where to start. It is very daunting, and it's not something where like I can appeal to insurance. She's just no longer accepting my insurance, so there's that. And then my mom was it my mom? Yeah, my mom brought up the point, which is a good point to make, so that we have like a year to figure it out, is that a year from this month, in January of 2024, my central line expires, which I completely forgot was a thing. This video is all over the place, my goodness, sorry. Had to quickly readjust. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to worry about that this year. I completely forgot that was a thing. Yeah, and I was searching online because I was like, and I briefly searched, I didn't like search, I just kind of read the first thing that popped up, but I was like, can you keep a line in like after it's expired? And I guess the reason that they put an expiration date on it is basically because like after the expiration date, the efficiency of it being sterile diminishes, I guess. So I have to figure out that this year, and I've become very sensitive when it comes to anything regarding my central line. So I don't know. It's like, it's not even me being overprotective. It's just like not something I want to have to think about. Moving on from that, it's just like the therapist, the central line thing, and then there was other things that just like contributed, and it was mainly like one small thing on top of another that I think has just contributed to this month being not great. Like, it's not the worst month ever. It hasn't been the worst I've ever felt mentally and emotionally. And it's not like my health is really bad, because it's not. And I'm very grateful it's not. I've just come to realize that sometimes you're just in a funk. And sometimes it's not because of one single thing, or it's not because of one big thing. Sometimes it's a bunch of little things piling on top of another. And I'm here to tell you, if you are in a funk, or you are feeling emotionally all over the place, or you're feeling depressed, or you're feeling anxious, or you're dealing with trauma, or you're just having a rough time for no specific reason, you are not alone, and you aren't ridiculous, and your struggles are just as valid as other people's. Even if you feel like other people struggle more than you do, your struggles are so very much valid and validated. But anyways, I want to end this vlog on a positive note. This has turned into very much of a rambly vlog, But this year I have some really fun plans for videos, and I am excited, and I would love to hear if any of you have any requests. So if you do, comment them down below, or you can message me on Instagram if you don't want a comment posted publicly, or if you ever have any questions, also feel free to message me on Instagram or comment in my YouTube channel comments down below. But I am very excited to see what this year holds, and oh yeah, the best news is I am back to a video a week. That's where I am starting, and my aim is to continue that and to not disappear on you guys like I did more than once last year. But thank you so much for listening to me ramble today. And yeah, just know that you're not alone and you are loved, and anything you're struggling with is valid. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.